Hello, listeners, and those of you joining us via webcast. Thank you for joining us. This is KSTD 96.9. Get your 411 on your 911. I'm DJ Clapp.
And I am Kitty Drip, and today we'll be talking about STDs.
And you might want to pay attention to this because you can get this without even knowing it.
That's right, DJ. Everyone should be aware of STDs. So hit us up, 209-FUN-LOVE.
Let's go to our first caller of the day. Hello, KSTD 96.9. You're on the air.
DJ Clapp. Hey, Kitty. I listen to you guys all the time. Hey, I was just wondering. I was thinking about having sex, and I hear a lot about STDs, and I was just curious on what it was.
Well, that's a great question. To start, STDs are not just one thing. There are multiple things. It stands for sexually transmitted diseases, and they are transmitted through sexual contact.
Yes, that's right, and that's including rectal, vaginal, and even oral sex. And some of these can also be transmitted non-sexually, as easy as just sharing needles.
And that's right. And there are several different types of these diseases. Some of the more common ones are herpes, genital warts, syphilis, and AIDS. And these can be caused by bacteria, virus, or even parasites.
There's over 20 STDs that most of us are not even aware of. So let's be careful, because these not only are contagious, but also they're presenting with different signs and symptoms. And also the scary part that some of them have no symptoms at all. So if you feel like you're healthy with no symptoms at the moment, you may be wrong.
That's right. Some of the signs and symptoms that you might notice with STDs are sores or bumps on the genital area or rectal area, painful urination, pain during sex, a green foul odor discharge from your vagina or penis.
Can men and women get STDs?
Yes, men and women can get STDs. And if you're sexually active, you're more at risk.
Oh, okay.
Well, that sure is a lot of important information. Thank you very much. So let's go ahead and move on to our next caller.
Hi, DJ and Kitty. I just love your guys' show. I was recently in a relationship, but now I'm single and I'm thinking about having sex again. Can you guys tell me how I can protect myself?
Well, there's no need to be scared. There's a few simple and easy steps that you can do to protect yourself.
That's right, DJ. No need to worry. We have important information that you need to listen to. And of course, the best way to save yourself from STD 100% is actually abstinence. But since you're back in the market, we both know this is not going to happen.
That's right. I don't think it is.
Right. But there's still different ways you can, protect yourself against STD. And first of all, let's go ahead and understand the number of sexual partner that you may have. Because the higher it is, the better chances of getting STDs. And you don't want that. And also, if you want to have sex with somebody, ask them, check their sexual history, and even ask them, have you ever got STD tested before?
Yes, and asking if your partner's been tested is your protection. And just remember, though, that they may not always be honest with you, so you should always protect yourself.
Exactly. You have to check what you're going to work with. So if you're going to have sex with somebody, make sure that, they don't have any sore or any kind of abnormal drainage or any rashes, because don't have sex with those people. They have STDs.
Yeah, and just remember that the pill isn't a protection of STD or the shot or intrauterine devices. These are only to protect you from pregnancy. And the best way to protect yourself is some type of barrier like a condom.
Condoms are amazing, especially the latex one. And if you want to use any kind of lubrication, make sure you use the water-based only. What I'm trying to say is no Vaseline, no lotion, or no non-base item at all. Because not only decreases the effectiveness of the condom, but also it can have them to break. And as we all know, a condom should only be used once. It's only one-time use. And of course, it's as important to understand how to apply a condom. So here today, our favorite guest, Mr. Tony Latex.
Okay, thank you guys. Today I'm show you guys how to put condom correctly. First, you need condom. Secondly, you need to check expiration date on the condom. Make sure it's current. To put it on is really easy. First, you need to hold the tip and roll it down. All the way down. And after that, you squeeze the tip to squeeze the air out. The reason to do so because you want to create a reservoir to collect semen. This is for circumcised people. For uncircumcised people, you need to roll the forehead down first and then apply the condom. To remove the condom, you guys need to roll up all the way. And then use the towel to collect the segment. Is that easy? Okay, remember, don't be fool. Grab your tool.
Wow, that was great information, Dr. Latex. Thank you for your input. And just remember that condoms should only be worn once, and they should always be worn during sex,
Right.
and including oral sex.
Yes, in oral sex, of course, on the penis, a condom should be used. But if you're gonna have oral sex on in any other part than the penis, you have to make sure that these areas are also covered with a barrier, and that's called a dental dam. A dental dam is actually a rectangular latex barrier that you put on the area that you're going to work on. And I happen to have a condom here with a pair of scissors, and it's really easy to actually make your own. What you do is just snip the end, cut the edges, just one edge, of course, and it just rolls out just like a dental dam. Here you go, just like that.
All right, looks like arts and crafts really paid off for you in high school.
Thank you. Yes, and I understand that so many people do not like to use condom or even a dental dam. So if you decided to have unprotected sex, make sure that you are in a monogamous relationship. And also, if you want to have sex in this way, you have to make sure that both of you are tested for STDs and negative for at least the last 6 months.
That's right. Another way to protect yourself is to wash your hands before and after sex. And vaccinations are available as well. One particular is HPV. It helps prevent against genital warts and even cervical cancer. So check with your doctor for that.
Yes, make sure you're up to date with your vaccination as well. And I'm talking about the hepatitis vaccination because they can be transmitted via sexual activity too.
All right, well, it looks like we're almost out of time. And I just want to remind you that if you're going to have sex, protect yourself.
That's right, and places like Planned Parenthood can help you with not only getting tested, but also with free contraceptive and condoms. Also, if you need any more information or have questions about a specific STD, check out the CDC website. It is full of great resources and info. If you haven't yet, log on to our webcast and you can find information for both of these resources.
Well, that's your 411 on your 911.
Well, be sure to tune in next week for our segment on
impotence. And thank you for listening and watching KSTD. Stay protected.